The round table.
Gentlemen,
Aye.
let's broaden our minds.
Lay on, gentlemen, and let them know what's what. Fire at will. It's time for action, gentlemen.
Gentlemen of the round table.
What's the topic of discussion?
Civility, gentlemen. Always civility.
Yeah, all right, that sounds good. All right. Start us off with a round table prayer.
All right, folks, if y'all will bow your heads in prayer. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
This is a real prayer. None of it works.
It does work.
It
Yeah,
doesn't work.
Dear God, please find a place beyond your burly gates for our newly lost friend, Goblin the Murder Fist Frog.
Oh, Holden's dead frog. And that's it. Holden lost his frog this week, everybody.
Holden's frog died. Che, come on up, buddy. We got a spot for you.
Michael Che will be on.
Round Tabler of the Year.
Round Table of the Year, Michael Che. You might have seen that on David Letterman.
No, you have a chair over there, sir.
He's taking off his jacket.
All right, well, thank you.
This is a good
Hello, Michael.
This is good. Just slide
God,
right in there.
please do not get mad at Michael Che for interrupting the wonderful prayer about Goblin, the dead frog.
That's right.
Sorry, Jesus. Goblin was a...
You're not apologize.
I do not love you.
Goblin was a frog that could not move and could not ribbit.
It could move. It chose not to.
Goblin died while tragically trying to hop out of his water bowl when he flipped over and drowned to death.
That's how Henry's gonna die.
It's true. Exactly.
It's true.
Literally.
He was not the most athletic of frogs.
It died doing what it did. What it loved.
But if there's one word he would have ever ribbited, it would have been, Jesus Christ, get me out of this.
Kill me. Release me from this Holden hell.
Please, I should be in South America right now.
So in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and the Holy Spirit, God bless Goblin.
Amen. Nice prayer.
Don't agree.
Indeed. Welcome to the Roundtable of Gentlemen, everybody. Who are these very, very voluptuous people on this stage?
Jackie Zebrowski, my new nickname is Happy Hams.
Ooh, yeah. When did that happen?
When I was eating a bunch of ham yesterday.
No shit. Were you happy when you were eating
Man,
it?
I was so happy eating that ham.
Ed Larson, and I'm still just chubby farts.
Hey, Chubby Farts is a good one.
Holden McNeely, Goblin, why? Take me, God! Take me!
You were a terrible father, Holden.
So you buried the frog today?
We buried him today.
We had this fucking... Okay, I'm Ben Kissel. This is Michael Che. Thank you for being here, Michael.
He was buried. It was a beloved ceremony.
I don't want to talk about it.
Lexi and I were there. It was under a tree in McCarran Park.
It was... That's the most... We'll talk about it. So, Michael Che sitting in for Kevin Barnett, and then we got Henry Zebrowski here as well.
Hello! Hiya!
No.
I live in a house the size of a wonton!
I just found one accent that he can do, and he is definitely making it racist.
I stick to it.
It's pretty great. So Holden, how do you? Hello, Marcus. By the way,
hello. How
you'll
you
be
doing?
delivering some news. Holden, how do you feel about this dead frog?
I am sad.
Why? What could you have done better to keep this frog not from being dead right now?
More humidity. And I would say live in South America.
Right, so not keep it at all?
Right, just
Right.
let it live where it should live and not in a Brooklyn apartment where
hipster's
there's like
apartment.
garbage all over the floor and beer cans everywhere. It
You should've
stinks
just
like
flushed
shit.
it down the toilet. I feel like if you have a frog
No,
you
you
don't
bury
want,
it.
you flush it down the toilet.
Absolutely, I totally agree. I mean, no, you're
Either that or
just sending
just-
it to a fun pool.
Take it on the sidewalk and stomp on it till it's gone.
It was
Yeah,
also
it's bad.
covered in
There are
like...
so many ways to kill a tiny frog.
It was covered in a fine dusting of like cigarette ashes.
Right.
And it was playing with a beer cap.
That's the thing.
You
It
should
was
have
like
burned it.
It was like a poor child.
That's the
Right.
thing. It found one of my mini nuggets sitting around the apartment. It had a little nibble, and I think those were the last of days after that.
It was. So are you
It
ever
tripped
gonna
out its brain.
Are
yeah.
you gonna get another living creature that depends on you for its very,
I mean,
very
you still
livelihood?
got the cage.
I planned for 5 more in 2013. 5 more Pac-Man frogs, baby. They're gonna be living everywhere. They're gonna be living in your shoes, Ben. They're gonna be living
My shoes.
They're gonna be in your
Very
shoes.
comfortable
They're
for
gonna
them.
be in your porno DVD cases.
Oh, no. Nothing lives in there. It's all dead corpses and freaks. freedom for me. All right, well, let's get to a news story. Newsman Marcus Parks, what do you got for us today, buddy?
A state district judge ordered disbarred Dallas attorney Tom Correa back in jail this morning because he allegedly trashed his design district office and drew penises all over the walls after being evicted last month. Before we go any further, look at the screen. This is the man.
Of course that's the
I mean, what did he do to get evicted if he didn't draw the penises to get evicted?
No, well, he got disbarred first.
Okay.
And since he got disbarred, he couldn't pay his rent anymore.
Sure.
And after he got evicted, that's when he returned. When the president of the real estate company that represents the building, Doug Mulney, showed up the next day to check out the property, he found, quote, complete destruction, including penis graffiti on every single wall throughout the building.
He's got to come to New York. He's got to come to New York and give Dick Chicken a run for his money.
He just had a really bad November. That's really what it comes down to. And in the end, it's just like his one joy was to express himself via penis drawing.
Right.
Let him have that.
Henry, if you had to... What's up, Trey?
Well, whose penis was he drawing?
Well, I would assume his own, right?
Well, written next to some of the penises was the name Doug.
That's something.
See, that was
Doug's dick. Doug Dick. Hong Kong Henry Zebrowski, you get fired from your job. You got to do some sweet graffiti on the wall. What are you drawing?
Oh, man, I don't know. When it comes down to it, I mean, you want to do your classic 666 with a pussy in the center.
Naturally, of course.
I think
the center. Is that a pussy or is that a 6? I think he's going for 666 with a pussy in
some
the
side
center.
of strange, six
No
shaped
swastikas?
No.
No, a pentagram with a pussy in the middle of the pentagram.
Ooh. Yeah, exactly.
Whatever it is, it just needs to have a pussy in the center of it. That's what we're saying.
Right.
That sounds like a great Christmas gift for Henry. A pentagram with a pocket pussy right in the middle.
Oh my God, please. I want to make those on Etsy and sell them.
Yeah. I'm excited to see the demon spawn that comes out of the piece of loose leaf that you came all over. That will be very, very exciting.
In addition to all of the dicks, there were also feces and urine on the floor.
This guy's a kid. This is exactly how you get fired. Fuck shooting up the building, taking lives. Rub your shit and put dicks all over the walls. That will have a much more scarring, jarring memory for everybody that sees it.
That's also how Goblin left the world.
It is. I actually I saw Goblin's last days, and I'll tell you, he was not swimming in water. That was fecal matter.
Yeah.
It was all shit.
He shit himself.
It's just nice to see that all God's creatures shit hard upon the moment of death.
Why would God? Why does that happen with God?
Because I think that's how he made the world.
That's right. God thinks you're a terrible dad.
Well, God took a giant dump in outer space, and that's Earth.
Why can't he let us? Why can't he let us come on our death? That would be so much more enjoyable.
You can come.
Yeah,
you
come.
come?
Oh,
You
yeah,
come.
yeah. Is there any doctors in the house?
Do we have any doctors here?
And a nurse?
Oh, wait, someone raised their hand back there.
Anybody ever watch someone die?
Yeah, I think that's a yes. The deafening silence is like, yeah, we can't talk about it. I'm still on the run. I can never go back to Connecticut.
That's a place to kill somebody.
Oh,
definitely
fuck people in Connecticut.
Oh, man, I hate white people.
Absolutely. Holden, what sort of plant do you think is going to grow underneath Goblin's body?
Oh.
I guess above Goblin's body.
Yeah,
Unless it's
definitely.
a potato. What if you dig it up and it just...
Probably a lily pad, right?
Little lily pad?
Some kind of poisonous berry, I think, or
That'd be
fucking mushroom.
What if it's a giant, beautiful white tree?
Ah, that'd be nice.
Wouldn't it be?
That'd be good.
It's not what's going to happen.
No, Goblin's never going to be alive again.
A dog's going to dig it up and eat it.
That's the thing. Or a little kid. He's going, Mommy, look what I found. And then it ruins their day. And that's what I'm excited about. That's why I buried it with a big arrow pointing down saying, children, look upon under the dirt.
Right. Hey, Jay, you ever lose a family pet? You ever not take care of an animal enough for that it died?
Yeah, I had a cat that died. I don't know how.
Yeah,
Probably no food, right?
Probably.
How often did you feed the cat?
I never fed the cat. We didn't know. We never decided whose job it was yet.
And that's also like what the government does. That's how like millions of people die every year. Yeah. And no one decided who to take care of them.
That poor fucking cat.
Yeah, what was its name, Jay?
Do you even remember the name?
No.
Did it have a name?
Yeah, we
Yeah, some like nippers or something.
He had two names. One, I think his name was Cookie Monster, and then there was another name.
Oh, how ironic, because you didn't feed him. That's kind of weird.
What the fuck? You feed cats?
Yeah, you gotta feed cats! Well, you gotta feed cats! You gotta feed anything that breathes, needs food!
That's the first thing you do.
Yeah, that's like the
You
first
feed it.
and
Ah,
second
who
thing.
knew?
Come on. That's kind of a fun.
No, it's a true story.
Did you bury
He's
it or did you
totally
just throw
dead.
it away?
No, we throw him away, man. We
Yeah,
lived in
right.
fucking Lower East Side. We don't bury stuff.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna bury under rocks.
That's the circle of life. You know, a starved cat goes out, gets thrown
You
away
put it in the
Indian village, and
grass.
a homeless man eats it.
You put
It's
it in
beautiful.
the grass and it fertilizes.
I would put it on top of a grave.
Yeah.
Then
Would
it's
you
just like
research the
try.
grave first?
No, absolutely not. You just kind of put it near a grave, and you're like, well, I fucking did halfway. Just fucking leave me alone. I'm trying to eat this fucking bag of Funyuns.
Yeah, some people bring flowers to a grave. You bring dead cats.
Absolutely, but I would put a little flower in its teeth like I'm a romantic.
I would definitely do the flower in the teeth, but I would sneak into an office building in Midtown and put it on someone's desk.
Fuck yeah.
Bad omen.
And then just
Bad
write,
omen.
write
It is
I
a bad
love
omen.
you in whiteout on its belly.
I think it'd be great in a pizza box.
Yeah.
Cat in a pizza box?
Yeah, you open
Dead
pizza
cat?
box, dead cat.
I don't know why your business failed, Eddie. I feel like it's such a wonderful idea.
I would like to make a Davy Crockett hat out of one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, with
It
the
would be
little
really
tail.
small though. I think wouldn't it be really small? It's got a cats have small.
It'll look
asses.
like one of those Pez
It definitely
hats.
would
What do you
look
call
like the
those,
Black
Pez?
Davy Crockett.
Yeah. Well,
It'd be dope.
if
You
Jay's
don't-
wearing it.
Jackie, you think you cut open its ass and you put it on its like that? You cut open its
Isn't that-
belly,
I thought-
so its arms and legs flap over your eyes. So
It
every
just
time
lays
you,
on top of you.
so
You're
it's
not
like
trying to sleep.
you have like a serious conversation, and you keep having to sweep the cat's arms out of your eyes.
I can't even. So Jackie, how big is a cat's asshole?
No, not a cat's asshole. I'm saying like you would just cut off the butt of a cat and
Right.
put it on your head.
Oh, okay.
Like it's
Like
what's
a
it?
cat butt
A
yarmulke?
yarmulke. Yeah.
Oh.
Clothespin it to your
I don't
hair.
think that's kosher.
And then
I don't
wear
think
the
that you're
tail
allowed to-
up.
No, that seems reasonable.
It's like one of those weird little finger puppets, but
Yeah.
it's a big dead cat.
Right. All
right.
right, Marcus, give us some more information.
Next news story. A North Carolina man is dead after police say he accidentally drank from a jar of gasoline and then smoked a cigarette.
He died of cancer, everybody. He died of cancer. It's very, very sad.
Oh, that's good.
City spokeswoman Diane Miller said investigators believe Banning was at a friend's apartment when he apparently mistook a jar of gasoline sitting by the kitchen sink for a beverage. After taking a gulp,
Why
he
was it
spit
sitting
the
there?
gas out and got some on his clothes. Sometime later, investigators say Banning went outside to smoke a cigarette and burst into flames.
Smoking kills everyone. That needs to be like a picture of him in flames needs to be on the cover of every single pack of Marlboros.
I see, I feel like
It's just a goddamn motherfucker leaving your
that
gasoline all around.
no,
I'm
that's not it.
drinking it, spitting it.
Why did they have a bunch of gasoline right by the sink?
I don't know, man.
Why was he
It's
smoking
South
that
Carolina.
cigarette
I mean,
backwards?
Holden, you're from North Carolina.
yeah.
So.
We look down at South Carolina.
Oh, no.
look
Actually,
at
no,
him.
no. This is North Carolina.
Oh, okay, yeah. We look good at us. We like us. We like us. But I know a lot of Bannings, and they're all idiots.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, you guys won't see me explode myself?
Oh yeah,
Sure
dude. I can't
thing,
wait
Jared
to see.
Travis. Yeah,
This is a
absolutely.
great joke he does every Thanksgiving.
See, I thought it'd be cooler if he actually swallowed the gasoline, lit the cigarette, and his stomach exploded.
Exploded.
Oh,
Yeah.
explodes
And a bunch of like
everybody.
eels fell out of it and stuff. You're like, what? Why?
It's wild.
That's
The eels
quite
might
a
have killed
wicked pinata.
Yes. The old scorpion pinata. That would be very, very
No,
exciting.
I have no other details on this case. This is just.
Very
that's
short
just-
story.
is
Very
just-
matter of
Yeah,
fact.
that's
It's
all
just
we
what
need.
happened.
It's just dead now.
Gasoline, cigarette, dead.
He just died. I'm sure Spike.
Did he have a? You don't know if he had a family or not. I mean,
did-
odds are not.
Yeah,
did not
odds
have a
are.
family.
Well, odds are he has a family that has not talked to him in a very long time.
Yeah, right.
Ever since the last time he drank all the gasoline on Christmas in 2004.
ruin the whole goddamn thing. I can't get the lawnmower to start. Hank drank all the goddamn gasoline. Motherfucker. He loved that
How
shit.
the fuck was he smoking that cigarette though?
He's not a smart man. He drank gasoline and then he spit some out, but I think he must have swallowed a whole bunch of different amounts of ounces.
Well, I would imagine that, because the mouth is very porous. It's got mucous membranes and all that type of stuff. So,
exciting.
yeah. So I
Very
think-
good science.
I know science.
I like your science.
Thank you.
You're smart.
Yeah. So So I'd imagine a lot of that kind of, I guess, was
Just
absorbed.
seeped in.
Yeah, seeped in, absorbed. You light a cigarette. I think what really got him was the gas that spilled on his clothing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And also, and the membranes. I say it's death by membranes.
Interesting. Yeah.
I love
Science.
membranes.
Yeah.
That
That's going to be my next pet, membranes.
membranes.
Yeah,
that would
just
be
a bottle of membranes.
Just an octopus named DNA membranes.
It's marketed as the animal that never dies, but it still dies when you take care of it.
You should get a lobster because lobsters are biologically immortal.
I'll eat
Is
it.
that right?
That is totally true.
Yeah,
You can
Yeah,
live
they
lobster
just
for
keep
forever.
growing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the only way they can die is stabbed to death.
Yeah.
Really?
And then
Cursed
the
by a
exact
witch.
spot. Yeah. It has to be a silver fucking steak.
No, really? Lobsters don't die?
No, they keep growing
They grow
too.
forever.
Oh, that's
They
fucking-
can't
I saw
grow
that-
forever. They have
grow
to
forever.
die.
Yeah, well, it's
They don't get
natural
sick.
predators.
There are
like me?
lobsters in the ocean as big as this building, my friends.
Yeah,
They
No
want
way.
you.
No, get the fuck out of
lobsters
here, really?
lobsters only die by murder.
Yeah.
That is not true.
They
They
were
will die.
kings in
Totally
goddamn
true.
Singapore.
True.
Kings in Singapore ride them like horses.
Yeah.
This is true.
Singapore horses? No, man.
This is not
No,
true.
Henry, where'd you get
This
that?
is not
Put the
fucking
picture
true,
up.
dude.
Put the picture up.
That
We'll
can't be
get a
true.
picture.
The
We
king
will
of
get a picture.
Singapore's got 2 lobster sons and 1 lobster wife.
What are their names?
Their names are Lobster 1, Lobster 2, and Sarah.
What does he do with his lobster wife?
Big, you could just bang her forever.
It will cut your dick off, dude.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
No, he
Holt
puts
Henry.
rubber bands on the ones that are his children and his wife.
You snort.
How do you fuck a lobster?
And
You
it's
get
pussy.
into the meat.
You
The
cut
meat
a
of the
little
lobster
hole
to
in
the
its
tail.
abdomen, and
Yeah.
then you stick
Oh,
your
come
dick in its
And
shell.
it's little
Hey.
antennae wrap around
Hey,
your
guys.
dick, and
Queen of Singapore.
there you go.
Exactly. That is a
mermaid, too.
picture. That's not even a painting. That
She
a
is,
picture.
by the way, she is wearing
so
a mermaid
fit.
dress.
And has
The
anyone else
lobster is
noticed
real.
that this is an advert for Oyster Loaf?
Yeah, that's her nickname.
I think this oyster loaf company is really going to take off.
Queen Oyster Loaf of Singapore.
Yeah. All right, point proven, Henry. You're a brilliant man.
Thank you.
Fucking don't die. You know that shit?
Well, all right. Next one up, we got some news out of West Virginia. A woman named Melissa Lee Williams is facing assault and weapons charges after allegedly waving a knife at 2 men who declined her demands to engage in sexual conduct at a motor inn.
Whoa.
According to investigators, Williams, who lives 4 doors down from her estranged husband at the 77 Motor Inn, showed up at his door and asked Danny Williams and another man to, quote, eat my pussy. And we're going to go ahead and show you a picture of this woman right now. Eat my pussy.
Loving her.
Eat my pussy, eat my pussy. Eat my pussy. I'm from West Virginia. We eat pussy around West Virginia.
She is the pussy witch.
At this point, yes, the pussy witch. At this point, Williams, pictured in the mugshot right here, commenced to undress herself. While Danny Williams declined said invitation, the other man, Adam Watson, told cops that he, quote, agreed to perform at her request.
Yeah, why not?
However,
You have to do it.
I've had worse.
however, as
Really? You've had worse?
just
I've had much worse. I haven't even seen a pussy yet, and
That's
I know I've
horrifying.
had worse.
All right, we'll see if it's as bad as this guy's experience.
as Watson approached Williams, quote, he became overwhelmed by horrible vaginal odor emitting from Melissa Williams. Watson, understandably, declined to proceed any further.
I tend to shit out my pussy sometimes. Don't mind it none.
Listen, I ain't trying to offend you none, but I decline to continue with this order.
It is as if an entire White Castle kitchen is living in your vagina.
Yeah, and I like White Castle usually, but yours seems like it closed down a couple of years ago, and you never took the meat out.
Never took the beef
Got all
out.
the chicken rings inside of her.
That's my
Keep
favorite.
chicken rings up in there so you feel something.
Yeah. It's kind of, it'll get around your cock a little bit, but I'll eat it right off. I love my pussy chicken rings. Shay, what's the stinkiest pussy you ever smelt and ate?
I once was with a girl that wiped wrong.
Wiped wrong.
Yeah,
That would be back to front.
back to front.
She had Poo Poo Choo Choo?
Her and Oyster Loaf. Her and Miss Oyster
I think we got a title for the episode.
Yeah, definitely. Poo Poo Choo Choo.
Yeah, right. So you were down there and you were
Choo
fucking,
Choo.
you were eating her pussy and she had poo poo in the pussy.
I wasn't eating it. She took her panties off and it smelled like hell.
Yeah.
I've never been to hell, but I think I have been to hell.
Oh yeah, you've been there.
I've been there, man.
You've seen it, that's for
Like
sure.
I said, I've had worse.
Well, this story ain't over yet. After the man declined, this is when Melissa Williams allegedly produced a lockback folding knife, opened it, and pointed the weapon at her estranged husband.
Bottomless?
Yes. Absolutely. She then reportedly uttered a line never before memorialized in a police report, quote, "Somebody is going to eat my pussy or I'm going to cut your fucking throat."
I mean, you gotta eat her pussy, right? You definitely, I would eat multiple
Now that's
pussies.
a woman. Right there.
Now that's a lady.
Hey, Jackie, have you ever held anybody by knife point to eat your pussy?
Not yet.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Give me another 12 hours. I gotta get a knife.
I had heard that's how Martha Washington seduced George Washington.
Isn't that? She loved those wooden teeth gnawing down there.
Had to respect a warrior woman, he said. And then he wrote the Constitution of the United States of America.
God bless America.
The Constitution, everybody. The Constitution of this great, great land of ours that provides us with all of our great podcast freedoms.
And that's actually in the bonus features of the new Lincoln movie.
Lincoln,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
You skate through the credits, you get to see that. Yeah. I've heard that.
You say, I like it when he goes down on me because it's like a nutcracker's licking my clips.
Henry's girlfriend is not here tonight.
Got a great walnut for a pussy, though. All right, so Jackie, how long does it take for a woman's vagina to get as bad as it seems that it got for this woman? I mean, literally makes a man pass out and not eat her pussy at
Well, I gotta
night
say
point.
real quick, by the way, I have produced a smelly penis in front of a woman.
I'm sure.
To be fair.
Produced or presented?
News.
It is like, I have put a stinky dong in front of a chick and been like, lick.
Ugh, I literally, oh God, I can't shit for a week. You literally made me not be able to.
Ugh. Give her
Like that
the
frog
stink
you had.
dog.
How do you make your dick smell so bad?
Oh man,
Look at
just
him.
wipe it on your ass.
Yeah, it's just gross. I mean, look at him, Che. Can you imagine what his dick fucking
Oh,
smells
definitely.
like?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
I've been in some bad swamps.
It's like grease and pus. And
Yeah.
I can't take baths
Probably
because the water
smells a lot
immediately
like dead
is.
frog right now.
Rub goblin all over your dick.
Absolutely.
Like, Lexi, lick
That was
him.
part of the
Lick him to
ceremony.
death.
Yeah.
It's got proteins.
But it
Stick
takes
my
a
balls
long
in
time.
kombucha for 4 hours, and then I got the live culture on there.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, and that eats away the smell. That's a good thing. That's a new thing that you could learn as well that this woman could have done.
Right. What eats away the smell of a bad pussy?
Let's just skip.
Vinegar.
We'll
SOS.
just move on.
all right.
Yeah, just SOS it down there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, put a
409.
little sponge
Yeah.
on there. Okay. Good.
Get your
Comment.
skin right off.
No, Ben. Seriously, long night. It's 4 a.m. at cabin.
Oh,
I'm not the one who filed the fucking police report. Are you kidding me? If it was me in this situation, no one would ever know about it because I would have loved fucking
Exactly.
her.
Come on, that's not so.
Ben carries a special gas mask around for such an occasion.
It's got a
Leaves it
tongue
out.
hole in it.
Yeah, leaves the there's a
No,
tongue
I
hole in it.
enjoy the essence of man, and I enjoy the way that humans smell. That's why I'm not into cows or pigs or toads.
I want to know more about this lady.
She was sweet.
Well, I want
She
to know.
literally forced a man to do exactly what he wants to do. Well,
No, she didn't
was
force
also,
him. When the guy that showed up on the scene, his name was Deputy Mellinger. He arrived on the scene. He observed Williams, who, like the two men, appeared to be intoxicated, nude from the waist down.
all three of them were nude from the waist down?
Just her. All
Okay.
three of them were intoxicated.
Okay.
After pocketing a knife that was on the coffee table in front of Williams, Mellinger arrested her for domestic assault and brandishing a deadly
No,
weapon.
wait a minute.
But did she also make a
said
side
pocketing.
career as being she was a side career as Kathy Bates' body double for the last like 9 years.
Right.
pussy body
Wait a
double.
minute.
Yeah, pussy double.
You said she pocketed the knife. Where did she put it?
Well, you can imagine, Ed. There's obviously a lot of open
No,
wounds
no, no,
on
no.
this woman.
No, the cop pocketed the knife. Yeah.
I mean, why they should have just rotisserie her and then hope for the mouth. You know, just flip the coin. I mean, all right.
I'm not No, that's a turn off though. She was just bottomless, so she tried to get a pussy eaten with her shirt on.
Yeah.
That's just sacrilege.
Well, can you imagine?
Not good. You can't
Can
do
you
that.
imagine what this woman's tits look
you'd
like?
rather have a shirt
No,
on.
I want the shirt off, man. If we're gonna go there, we have to go
you know for a
all
fact-
the way.
She's got like a triple XL shirt with Care Bears on it.
A moo-moo? She's got a...
Something like
Get
that.
the shirt off, slather in hot sauce, and Ben's gonna go to town for 2 weeks.
It's the least she could do.
Yeah, I agree. All right, Marcus. Any more with this disgusting story?
There is nothing more with this disgusting
All right,
story,
let's
but
move on
we're
to
going to
another
return to penises here for a second.
Oh, good.
A man struck his estranged wife with his penis when she refused him sex. The 62-year-old offered her $30 for intercourse.
62.
And when she refused, he took out his penis and struck her with it, according to the prostitution.
You can't get that close to a guy.
It's a huge dick.
It has to be a gigantic
What do you
dick.
think? Did he do it like a fencer? Like jump at her?
Yeah. Well, he's 62, so that means it must have taken like 6 minutes to get it hard first, and then run and chase her.
I mean,
No. It's easier to hit a woman with a floppy dick.
Yeah. That's the thing. Old men
That's
have
true.
huge fucking floppy dongs.
And I think a floppy dick's gonna hurt more than a hard dick.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's got more velocity
It's a
behind it.
Whiplash.
and it's sadder. So,
Yep, that is absolutely.
It's like whipping someone with a plastic snake.
Yeah. Or like a towel in the locker room.
Absolutely. But that towel can't come all over you.
That's
you
what.
know,
That's
which is
how.
different.
How Sandusky got caught. He was just.
I gotta go there.
Is that what happened?
They had.
That's where I draw the line, Ed.
Jesus Christ. Let's go back to smelly pussies, please.
Don't make this show weird.
Jackie, you ever see a man who just couldn't get hard and he just had this flaccid cock and he was just waving it all around in front of you and you're like, what am I
Every
supposed
drunk man.
Really?
Every single drunk man.
Well,
right?
and she's dealt with a lot of homosexual later to be out of the closet.
Out of the closet, man. Yeah,
There was a lot of guys like beating off in front of her and like not being able to get it hard.
It's like, please,
I know that.
please, like I said, they just fold it up and try and shove it inside you.
Yeah, we covered that one last week. That's
Yeah,
weird.
we heard enough.
You're asking me about floppy dicks? I'll tell you about floppy dicks all day. They get floppy the second they look at me.
Oh, Jackie. All right. Guys, get hard and show it to Jackie.
Get hard.
That's ridiculous,
I
Jackie.
want to
You're a
say that
beautiful
my
woman.
sister is beautiful, but it turns my stomach. You know what I mean? I want to be
Yeah,
like,
don't say
I
it.
wanna
No, you
support
can't say it.
I want to be like, oh, Jackie,
No.
men get hard for you all the time.
Oh, they do. I know that
That's
they do.
not how you compliment your sister.
No, it is not. We will nix that from the record, Henry, because that was disgusting.
This is like a Family Matters episode.
Yeah. Kimmy Gibbler just got fucking. Never mind.
Oh God. Well, this guy, he's only spending 5 days in jail.
Where did he hit her?
Yeah.
In the face.
Going to jail.
In the
He
face.
hit her with a dick. I mean,
It's his wife.
Ex-wife.
No, it's not his ex-wife. It's
Yeah,
his
it was his
current
ex-wife.
Yeah, no, it was his estranged wife. Not ex-wife, but estranged.
She's married to him. She's got to take that dick.
That's what you sign, ladies.
Yeah.
You take all of our money, but
That
then
is
you
not
have to
what
take
you
our
signed.
dick.
No,
That is not what
it.
it's decided, yeah.
It's
That
in the
is
vows.
in sickness and in health. That is the sickness.
Yeah.
It's the male sickness.
Well, they had been married
Absolutely.
for 39 years. And the marriage was ending after 39 years. His defense, Justin Andrus, said Thomas was tremendously upset that his marriage of 39 years was ending. He says his estranged wife was planning to go to Pakistan to meet a man she met online.
Oh, well. Good for her. She obviously doesn't like her pussy or her clit very much, because
Yeah.
that thing's going to be shaved off immediately. I mean, are you kidding me? You can't lose a woman to a fucking... You can't... Honey, I'm going to Pakistan where I'm treated like a dog. I mean, why would you... What? How does he lose to Pakistan? Well, that's insane.
You don't have to go all the way to Pakistan to find a Pakistani dude. There's
That
hot
is
dog
true.
trucks
That's what I'm
everywhere.
saying.
You gotta-
True.
You go to Pakistan to experience the lovely beaches and resorts of Pakistan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Does she not have hot dog trucks in her town? What the fuck?
Well, apparently not. She doesn't know how to react around wieners very well, which is kind of a punny thing to say.
And not only...
Pretty funny.
Yeah, I like it.
Thank you, buddy. That was punny.
I like it. I love
It
punny.
wasn't funny,
You know.
but it was punny.
That's why it's called punny and not funny.
That's like
All
pussy
right.
funny.
Fuck
Well,
you, Ben.
in addition to 5 days in jail, probation, the wife asked that he undergo counseling for anger management, which was also ordered. So this guy's got 5 days in jail, probation for a couple of years, and anger management classes, all for...
What do you...
Slapping his wife in the face with a dick?
That doesn't make
his
sense.
wife of
man.
39 years.
He wasn't even
man.
angry. Who's angry bottomless? Nobody.
It's not possible.
He also has to wear a dick muzzle for 6 months.
Yes. Yeah, treat him like a pit bull. That's what I always say.
You gotta tie it to his thigh.
But he's happy. He's fine with it because he got a Spider-Man one and a Hulk one.
As far as I'm concerned, the U.S. government owes this guy 5 days of life.
Yeah, I agree, man. This guy is totally getting run through the fucking rails over here. This is bullshit.
The big thing
Poor
is he's
guy.
also getting a lot of backslaps in prison for being in jail for slapping his dick on somebody like it's a weapon. Everyone's like, damn, you use your weapon like it's a club? You're the king of the gang.
I don't think you know how gangs work.
I don't.
No, but I mean, if you're cock is a weapon. You always have it on you. It's not like a prison guard can slice it right off. I mean, if you constantly have a cock ruband on you, I mean, that's fine.
Well, Che, how would a man who dick slapped his wife fare in a gang? Where would he be in the hierarchy?
I don't know, but I would love to be in the cell with him when he had to explain to everybody that he slapped, like why he's.
So I'm here.
Yeah. What are you in for? You know,
I beat up somebody at a bar, and I'm just here. I got really, really drunk. How about you?
Well, funny story. You know my wife, right?
We all know we're in the present.
Well, now, relax. Anyway, I told her I wanted to have sex with her, and she said no. Got all lippy with me, So I did the only thing that men do in that certain time. We pull our pants off, and I slapped her with it. I chased her for a little while. She's pretty fast for an old gal, And I knocked her tooth loose, and she called the cops,
What? Your dick knocked her tooth loose?
Some people just can't take a joke.
I think she needs to brush. I mean, that's ridiculous.
I try to catch her in my ballsack, but I'm sorry.
All right, lights out, you motherfuckers.
All right.
Was he like holding her down on the ground, like blah 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 blah?
That's funny.
Because I would laugh at that, no matter how many years we were straight.
Yeah,
I would laugh at that.
You just call that like giving the squid.
Yeah, exactly. Just treat her like a Cadillac going through the car wash.
Yeah.
Just fucking flapping around all
I
over her
would put
face.
it on her lips like
This is great.
like an old Bugs Bunny cartoon,
Well, we could come up with ideas all day long about what to do with our flaccid dicks when it comes to slapping women with them.
Fold it up, put it in a nostril.
I want to write this guy a letter, man.
I love this guy.
I want to write this guy a letter in prison. He could be the king of my gang any day.
That sounds great. All right, Marcus, what's going on?
All right, we're going to go to England for our next story, going overseas.
Nah.
Speaking of bad teeth.
A man found naked in a field amongst cow dung and mud had been sexually pleasuring himself, a court has heard. It was the same farm he had returned to over a period of 7 years. He was discovered on Saturday by a child of the family on land at Woodbury House Farm, Tolgus Mount, Redruth.
What?
It's the way English people do stories. It's weird. They have like 6 different things they have to say anytime they write a
So
news
many
story.
rules over there. We're free here.
That's right. Constitution, everybody.
They eat a lot of beans.
I've heard that about them.
We eat a lot of beans.
We eat a lot of beans.
This is true.
When police officers arrived soon after, they found him covered in a large amount of slurry and mud in a quagmire surrounded by tissues.
That's an American, that's a pile of shit.
Right. Surrounded by a pile of shit, but with tissues. Why won't you just come on the shit? Why
Better use this shit as lube.
Well, look at the.
You're in a field. Why are you bringing tissues? You're in a field.
You can come anywhere. That's the great luxury of coming in a field.
Well, here's the man.
Oh, you're a sportsman.
He looks like a nice guy.
He's kind of cute.
He's got a part.
He looks like a sound
Is he
tech.
wearing handcuffs? Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's arrested. He was arrested.
Wait, what
for
part of
shit.
that's illegal?
I don't know. And
But
It wasn't
it's,
his property.
Trespassing.
Trespassing, yeah.
Yeah. He had been arrested 3 times over 7 years for breaking into the same farm, laying down in cow shit among their animals, and masturbating.
You gotta find a new farm.
You know what I wonder? How many times did he do it in which he didn't get caught?
Oh, yeah.
It has to be so many times.
Yeah. Absolutely.
He must have been in love with one of the cows, right? And
No.
use their shit as lube?
I think he just likes the smell of shit.
Yeah, I
But
think
they
he just
go
likes cow
anywhere.
shit.
Isn't there cow shit all over England?
Yeah, why not just steal the shit and bring it home?
He didn't know that there was the basement of the creek and the cave, which often smells like shit. God knows, he would be right
Hey, we
here, Jack.
fixed that sewage problem, all right?
We
fixed it.
It was a
We
job.
fixed
It was
it.
a rib.
Yeah, but it was true.
I know.
Yes,
it's
it
not Doesn't matter.
In all fairness, maybe people should stop shitting here.
I agree.
Yeah.
Shit at home.
Yeah.
Shit it home.
That's what I always like to say.
Do you think that there was a special cow there that he found to be really sexy?
That's what I just
sure.
said.
Well,
I think
You
that
said-
that's true.
Like a little slutty cow
Like
that was
Betsy,
walking around?
yeah, like a slutty calf.
Dressed like she wanted it.
Yeah.
How does they don't wear clothes?
They always fucking want it. You
Put a-
look into a
put a
cow's
sk-
eyes.
Put a skirt on a little tight calf, right?
Yeah.
Have
You
her
have
walk
experience.
around with an Angora sweater on and a
Yeah.
wig.
Yeah, I'm
Right?
talking a
3
girl
inch
that's
heels.
like 350, nothing too big.
No.
Yeah.
With her tits out,
Yeah.
Nimbly bimbly.
We call her Big Tits Bernita.
Oh, yeah.
She's
That's
a stunner.
That's a lot of nipple.
I'm getting a ticket to England, and I'm going to see this fresh heifer.
Well, it's getting saucy. Jackie, if you were a cow, you wanted a man to fuck you, what would you do? You got 8 tits. There's
Put
this
on
guy
lipstick.
That's a good question.
See, I wouldn't want the cow to wear lipstick because then your wife knows you've been screwing around.
That's true. That's what the tissues were for.
Henry, what would you prefer to be slapped in the face by a whore cow's udder or an old man's penis?
Why is the cow a
good
whore, by the way? I feel like
question.
it's
That
just
is a
cow.
good question.
It's a slutty cow.
No,
we're
the
talking
slutty
about.
calf.
You know what? I do the slut cows udder.
Yeah, I think we all would.
Yeah.
I'd take the old
I'd
man.
take the dick.
Yeah, I would definitely
Because
take
he's
the
gonna
human.
hold me afterwards.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's what I
Are you sure he would?
Maybe.
Like, you get hoofed, when you're late, because you're got to be underneath the cow. You never know. It could just start hoofing you, and then you're done.
And these are like long, slutty udders.
Although udders are really soft.
You're really
right?
making a case for the cow here. Long, slutty udder.
I have a feeling Holden's next animal will be a cow.
Yeah.
And it's going to be really bizarre when I just see it in
I
our
would just be
apartment.
distracted by all the free milk. Loving milk these days.
All right. Anything else with the story, Marcus?
Well, a prosecutor says there is a history of his visiting this particular farm seeking sexual gratification while immersed in cow dung and mud. This is the only place he seeks to gratify himself in this particular manner. It goes back 7 years.
Wow. Because the first couple times, like, get out of here. Just go. Get out of here. It's like, and finally, it was like, all right, I'm calling the cops.
Yeah,
Let's gotta stop you.
They should have just started charging him. Just be like, every time you want to come over here, it's $100, and you can jack off, and you can spend 8 hours, you can fall asleep, it's no big deal. I mean, no harm, no foul, and I think this man just loved, he just loved to make little shit pussies. Which is no different than the pussy that Shay was forced to fuck and eat.
Well, here's even more from the prosecution. The family have to regularly check their livestock, outbuildings, and equipment as he has masturbated in a muck spreader and set fire to outbuildings, killing
What's a
live...
muck spreader?
Nikita, do you know what a muck spreader is?
It's like a shit spreader.
Yeah.
Oh, like you spread the feed around?
You mean like a butter knife?
Yeah.
Like a human butter
Butter
knife.
knife, but for fields.
Yeah. He set fire to outbuildings, killing livestock in frustration when they cleaned out their farm equipment in an attempt to stop him from this lewd and obscene habit.
He's just a horrible supervillain.
Yeah. He's a good man.
I don't know. He sounds like a homeless guy.
I don't know. I feel like this guy just doesn't need to be in handcuffs. It's fine,
I like that he's got that part in his head like a Boardwalk Empire character.
I guarantee you, his top 3 bands are Limp Bizkit, and then he really enjoyed Fred Durst's individual album.
And he also had what is known in England as a caution for possession of extreme pornographic images in relation to animals.
I mean, all right.
That's it.
Okay, so
You
this
need
guy was
something a lot sterner than a caution.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's like you're entering the Bill O'Reilly no spin zone. Caution. I want to fuck a cow. I feel like this is not a big deal. I don't think that this man did anything wrong.
I don't know. I think it might be.
Yeah, I think
it's
it's property. That would be one thing, but it's someone else's property.
So
Wait
if
a
it was
second.
his cows, it'd be okay?
Yeah.
What did Native Americans do to masturbate? Is it not pretty much the same thing?
Use tobacco
Use
leaves.
rock
Or
und stick.
maize. Yeah.
Yeah,
They just
so
rub maize
this is
against
how
it.
they invented
natural.
baseball.
Oh, that's right.
All right.
What? God, that's it. That's
Well,
it.
I think this has been certainly beaten into the ground.
Well, let's go back. Let's go back to some penis news.
I'm
More
funny, man.
penis
I just feel like I'm getting no respect.
We've got
for
a
my
lot of
amazing
penis
puns.
news. This is the last one, though, I promise.
All right.
A 44-year-old Athens man is facing criminal charges.
Athens, Georgia?
Yes.
All right.
After he created a scene with a taser on Monday at a bar downtown, Meredith Grayson Watson.
Like a scene from Shakespeare?
As you can see him over here, of Hiawassee Avenue, got into an argument with his wife at the Roadhouse on North Lumpkin Street, then went outside and held a taser if it were his penis and discharged it at passerby.
It's a funny joke.
I love the look on his face. It was like, yeah, I fucking did it.
Yeah.
Did that
Taser dick.
And if you guys can't see it out there, but he is wearing a really kick-ass T-Rex t-shirt.
Yeah, that's right. I did not know who T-Rex was, but apparently, Ed, you're a huge fan
Yeah,
of this
they're
band.
awesome.
They're a great band, yeah.
What songs do they sing?
Bang a gong.
Yeah, bang a gong, man.
How does it go?
Get it on.
Bang a gong.
You know their shit.
We all
I like
sit
to
around.
fuck on you.
No, that's not the song, Holden. That's not it.
Hey, you're the fuck on you.
No,
Fuck
you
me.
just stop it with that fake song.
All right.
Is that not the real song?
No.
Well, a bartender called police about 2:30 p.m. to report the man's behavior.
Midday taser dick.
Afternoon, he was just doing a matinee performance of Taser Dick.
She told the officers that Watson's wife was a good customer at the Roadhouse, but Monday was the first time she ever saw Watson. They were arguing about him being intoxicated as they entered the bar.
I'm not drunk. You're drunk.
I'll fucking show you, man. I got a taser put on my fucking dick.
The bartender overheard the couple arguing about Watson supposedly being high and that he was going to end up in jail. The man's wife left the bar, and Watson went after her, but he quickly returned and resumed drinking, setting a taser on the bar.
You're just gonna go do that taser dick thing you always do. You're drunk. You're drunk. Come out of here.
Watson then began to use the device. The bartender stated he went outside and put the taser down to his pants and was acting like it was his penis. Quote, when people would walk by, he would shock it at them and would come as close as arms reached from them and set the taser off. He scared a few girls so much they crossed the street to get away.
But he didn't tase anybody.
The report did not mention anyone actually getting shocked by the taser.
So he didn't tase anyone,
Or
and he didn't show his dick.
No.
Is it just was it illegal for him to have a taser?
He got drunk on charges of public intoxication. Public intoxication. Public intoxication and disorderly conduct at 6:00 p.m.
Oh, it took
So he did it for 4 hours? I mean, how slow is this police department?
He had a real good afternoon.
I bet for the first hour, everyone's like, "Oh, that's hilarious."
It's funny. He's a funny guy. Like, it's a little weird.
All right, y'all, it needs to stop now. We've all had our laughs and our good times, all right?
No, here comes some more people. Here comes some more people. I'm my dick's taser. God damn it, man.
We're just giving Ed we're just giving Ed too many bad ideas.
I know,
think.
that's the thing. We're gonna find him naked in a fucking field full of cow shit with like playing with a taser. It's gonna be amazing. So what's gonna happen to this guy? He's going away for quite a while, huh?
No, not at all. I mean, he's out
slap on the wrist.
Yeah, he's out on $1,000 bond right now.
He just was drunk.
I mean, he did technically do two things illegal.
Does he get the taser back?
I'm
After
sure he
being
does.
arrested?
I mean, it's let's see this happened in Athens, Georgia. Of course, he gets the taser
Y'all,
back.
Listen, I made a mistake. I was a bit intoxicated yesterday afternoon, but now with the renewed responsibility of owning a taser, I understand it is not my penis and it is not to be used for a performance. Thank you, Kyle. Absolutely. Absolutely, Kyle. You can have your taser back.
He doesn't seem so bad.
He's not bad at all. You ever do anything with your dick, Che, that got you in major trouble? You ever whip it out or put a taser on there or just pretend like it was a pussy?
I treat my dick like a prince.
What it has feathers on it. Yeah.
I said prince, not peacock. I know you don't pretend. He didn't take his dick out, so it's not. It's no harm, no foul to me. I feel like it was a slap on the wrist. I should have just wrote him a ticket for having a taser.
A caution.
Caution. Gave him a caution if this was a
yeah, but if a man is that drunk at like 5:00 in the afternoon and he's brandishing
just
a taser,
take the taser away.
Actually, that's a pretty good thing.
Take it away
take
from
the taser
him.
away.
Now let me ask you. Tell him to funnel that information, that energy into running a podcast, and then it'll be fine.
Was it a?
That's how I'm still alive today.
I don't think they have a creek there.
What do you got? Eddie?
Was it a Tuesday? Because that would change it. If it was a Saturday, sometimes you're partying, having a good time.
It was a Monday.
Because Dick Taser Tuesday actually kind of rolls right off the tongue.
That's fine.
But yeah, no, Dick Taser.
Well, was it
Monday.
football season?
This was last Monday.
Yeah, so I mean, come on, there's a fucking game on later at night. There's a good excuse for him to be drunk at 10 in the morning.
Later on that night. No
He was
excuse.
tailgating. What the fuck? Who cares?
Hurricane.
You know what? Who are you people to judge him?
Are you guys judging him?
You make it seem like you've never made mistakes. We all make mistakes, man.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Right?
No one in this room is judging him. Our crowd and our fans are the greatest human beings on the face of the planet, and they would never.
Yeah, come on, give yourself a hand.
Who replaced his penis with a taser? They would not do that. They would not do that. The Constitution, America.
I don't know. They're not my fans.
What's happening? Michael, you're turning.
Again.
Clyde, shut up.
You see?
He's one of our louder ones. Oh my goodness.
I can imagine George Washington doing the same thing with a sword. This is a tradition that's been going back since the beginning of goddamn America.
A modern weapon,
we should be
use
proud
it
of
as your
it.
dick.
Did you just read a social studies book or something like that?
I mean, all weapons are extensions of male genitalia, right?
I stared at a dollar bill for about 25 minutes before coming on stage.
All right, Marcus.
Now, when you say coming on stage, you mean
he literally came on your show.
Before I came just now.
All right, well, we got animal news now.
too soon?
Bark, bark.
Following outcry from PETA.
Hold on. What was that animal noise? What animal is that?
That's a badonks. The native badonks of
I never heard of it.
southern Germany.
Really?
Cave-dwelling creature. It has scales and lizard skin.
You mean
and
it's a
fur.
Nazi?
Oh my!
Yeah, it is.
But aren't the scales
It's a lost
the
Nazi.
scales are just human fingernails growing out of the sides of it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's an animal just covered in pictures of my face.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. No, I've heard of that one.
Following outcry from PETA, a judge in North Carolina has put the brakes on a bizarre holiday tradition. For the past
Is it Mule Day?
Nope, it's not Mule Days. For the past 21 years...
Mule Days was mentioned on a couple of podcasts back. South Carolina has a day called Mule Days, and they
parade their mules around.
It's retarded.
It's great. For the past 21 years, the residents of Brasstown, North Carolina, have rung in the new year by placing a live possum in a glass box and lowering it for 10 seconds, a backwoods homage to the Times Square event. But after the animal rights group filed a lawsuit against the North Carolina Wildlife Resources Commission, a judge ruled the agency couldn't issue a permit for the drop. Jesus Christ, people, that's what it is.
Are you fucking
Awesome! That is awesome.
I just want to hear.
I fucking hate PETA, man.
Fuck PETA.
They're the worst. They're the worst.
Look at that thing. That possum is laughing.
Yeah,
That possum was
having an
treated
amazing
so
time.
well.
Right.
That possum ate every day mouths of food.
Look at how
It had
scared
a
he
home.
is. He looks so fucking scared. I'm happy because possums are pieces of shit.
I hate
Oh, they're the worst.
They fucking
I hate
own
'em.
every town they
Tommy
live in.
Lee was hung
Possums.
upside down from a drum kit for half of Motley Crue's career. That possum can do it once a year.
And here's another picture of the other drop that they do. This is the possum in the box.
Oh, it's fine.
I hate PETA.
So do I.
Yeah.
We all
hates
we
PETA.
we have established on the show that we all hate PETA.
Yeah.
PETA's a cult.
We like animals,
I
but
love
fuck
animals.
PETA.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
What is the holiday? Is the holiday just like Scaring Possums Day? Like, what is the holiday?
It's New Year's.
This is
Yeah,
great.
this is New Year's Eve.
I just want to hear Dick Clark like fuck up the countdown. That would be great, because he's about to die.
Well, he's
He's
dead.
dead.
He died.
Did he die?
Yeah, dude.
Like
Yeah.
2 years ago. No way, Dick Clark died. Happy fucking New Year.
Yeah,
Happy New Year.
Yeah, no, he died.
His own dick and he choked to death.
You read like 3 fucking newspapers a day.
I do it, but I also only enjoy important information. And Dick Clark's death is not one of them.
Yeah, rape wasn't involved, so he didn't remember it.
Oh, I just like to read about myself. All right. What?
What? You just called yourself a rapist.
Oh, is that what that meant?
Oh, he's...
Well, here's the ruling. Here's the ruling the judge gave. Hunters must afford wild animals the same right Patrick Henry yearned for. Give me liberty or give me death. The commission has 30 days to appeal, and the event's organizers isn't giving up hope yet, saying, we're not optimistic or pessimistic, we're oppossimistic.
Oppossimistic. everybody. When times are tough and you just broke a shoe.
I swear to God, if George Washington was alive today, he would be the first person to hang a possum up by its tail.
God damn it.
No, he made this holiday. He's the one who created it.
God damn it, Brassville, North Carolina, we're pessimistic too, and we're sticking behind you.
I think that Peter, in order to keep their organization afloat, they should have to learn how to speak animal to each animal they're trying to save. Because how do you know that fucking possum isn't into it?
That possum is loving his life.
He probably is loving it, and he fucking can't tell him.
He's the fucking star of the show.
That's right.
He is in lights. His person is in lights.
I'd switch with that possum any day.
Absolutely.
Couldn't you also take possumistic to also be like playing dead to avoid conflict?
Possibly.
Because that's how I would do it.
Oh, possibly.
That's legit.
Yes.
The possum is alive, though, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
So what the fuck is the problem? I don't understand.
I mean, I don't think they kill it immediately afterwards. They might. I wouldn't care if they did because possums are horrible.
Yeah,
Why are possums horrible? They play
because they're terrifying. Have you seen their teeth?
They concede defeat and play on the ego of its predator.
Oh.
It's just like, oh, you killed me. Please leave me alone.
They're the stand-up comedian of animals.
They are. They are.
Possum's lucky it was treated so fucking well.
Man.
I mean, it's hanging upside down in a globe.
You're allowed to shoot possums.
Yeah.
You're allowed to shoot a
bunch of different
Dita
things.
Von Teese does that every day.
Yeah.
Dita Von
What?
Teese.
You remember Dita Von Teese?
Who's Dita Von
Don't
Teese?
talk about Dita Von Teese.
She's
What
a
are you talking
burlesque
about?
star, and I know her very
She's
well.
fucking Jesse James.
Jesus Christ. All right, well, before we get to our segment from Holden McNeely, we got something from Ed Larson.
Oh, yes, everybody. This is the Roundtable of the Year Awards.
Again?
And,
Every year?
Yeah, the reigning champion is here.
This is my favorite time of year.
Here you go, Che. Please read your speech.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's again, because
Like the announcement
The
for who is the
announcement.
roundtable.
Yeah.
So
Michael
is
Che
he
won it last
Roundtabler
year.
of the Year again?
you're gonna find out in a
We're
second.
gonna find out in a second.
If he might not even be nominated.
I might not be nominated. I won this award. My career's been skyrocketing.
It
ever
really
since.
has.
You
actually
actually
are.
are. You're doing really
Okay,
well.
I've been
let's
polling on
We
the
all
internet
know
for
you're
months
doing
and
very
months and
well.
months.
I want to break this down, though. Michael Che, you won Roundtable of the Year
That's
1
right.
year ago, and what has happened in your life in this past year?
Well, nothing. But
No, that's not true. David Letterman.
David Letterman.
Oliver,
I fucked
you just
David
came back from
Letterman.
Egypt.
I just came back from Egypt.
So how far? Let me ask
So many
you.
cool things.
Let me ask you.
Bunch of cool things.
In Egypt,
And it's all thanks to the Roundtable of the Year. Yeah!
This is the most important podcast ever to exist in the history of the internet and/or podcast.
Internationally known.
And the nominees are nominated.
Well, naturally.
But well, I don't know what the nominees are, Ben. I'm doing a little thing.
Well, it's all there on the piece of paper for you.
Oh. The nominees
Just a bunch
are.
of
It looks
dick
like it's
pictures.
been written by an 8-year-old.
Eddie did not have the best
handwriting.
education.
Do you write with your feet when you write, or is it just in your mouth while your hands are playing with your feet?
Yeah, Eddie's mad. Woo!
Yeah, this note looks a little suicide-ish.
Hey,
What are you doing, Clyde?
Clyde, turn it. Put the thing down.
Put it down.
Jesus fucking
What are you doing?
Christ.
You make us yell at you.
All right.
And the nominees are Clyde. Yes. Shut the fuck up.
Thank you, Michael. Good thing.
Amber Nelson.
Hey!
That's fine. She's not on the round table, but that's fine.
Well, no, it's not somebody on the round table.
Louis Katz.
Louis Katz.
hey, all right.
Henry wants this so bad.
I do.
A pimp named Michael Che.
Michael Che.
Hey, Michael Che.
Alexis Robbing.
Robin. Oh, very nice. Holden's girlfriend.
yeah, she's great.
Girlfriend. Okay,
Yeah.
very attractive.
You're nominated. Why are you so disappointed?
She's afraid of the attention.
Dude,
that this
you
will
could
get
be on
her.
Letterman next year. What the fuck's wrong with you?
You did hear that she was Holden's girlfriend, right? You can't be happy about much.
Ed Larson.
No, you wrote this.
And Micah Sherman.
Okay, Henry, how do you feel?
I mean, in the end, you know what? I'm bigger than the award.
Yeah, he's so fat.
Hey, Jackie, how fat is he?
He's so fat. He can't get the Roundtable of Gentlemen award. No. He's so fat. He broke a chair. Oh shit, he's so fat, he ate too much candy. Oh shit. Fuck you, Henry. I win.
All right, and the lovely Nikita has the envelope. Could you please bring it up? Give it the mic.
Oh my God.
Oh, to me.
Thank you, sweetheart.
And the winner is. Ooh, I'm excited.
So ridiculous.
That's glued shut with mayonnaise, by the way.
Yeah.
You're fat.
Holding saliva. All right, what do we got?
Winner is Michael Che once again.
2012. Here you go, buddy. Congratulations.
That is fucking. Oh my. All right. Congratulations.
You weren't even on the show this year.
Well, I know it. This is the first time he's been on the fucking
Been on the show a
I
couple
won.
times.
Shut up. I want to tell everybody that as Roundtable of the Year, I swear I didn't know that this was coming. I thought it should, but I didn't think they would get it right twice in a row.
It wasn't me. It was the people.
No, it wasn't. It was you.
That voted for me.
Everything
I tell you,
says.
it's an honor to just be nominated.
I want to thank.
You nominated yourself.
You fucking piece of total fat.
I want to thank all my fans.
You are it.
All of you, thank you for coming and watching me get this award. Thank Clyde, Alexis, everybody. Maybe next year you'll get Letterman. Thanks to all the nominees that didn't show up. You guys suck. And I won again. Eat it.
All right.
Very nice.
That's a good.
And now it's time for a segment from Holden McNeely.
Audience Q&A to finish out the show. If anybody would like to come up and ask us a question, we will gladly answer it.
We got a microphone right here.
I mean,
All right, Claude.
Oh, we got a man. We got Claude first, and we got Jake.
all right. We got Clyde and Jake.
Michael Shea.
That's Mr. Roundtable of the Year, Michael Shea. Go ahead.
Show some fucking respect, Clyde.
Sorry.
Man's a champion.
Mr. Roundtable of the Year, Michael Shea.
What?
How do you feel about who you were replacing, Mr. Kevin Barnett? What are your feelings for Kevin Barnett?
That's a good question. Thanks for asking, Clyde. Sit down. I want to say Kevin Barnett is well, how many times has he won Roundtable of the Year?
Never.
He's never been nominated. He's a bum.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's never even
not
nominated.
up on.
That
He's a
sounds
nice
about
guy.
right. He's the worst thing that ever happened to Jamaica or Haiti or wherever he's from.
Got out of it.
Who can tell the difference? And I'm taller than him. I'm prettier than him. And I've made $2,000 last year. So
Yeah, bro.
Well, you're definitely richer than him.
On comedy
I'm
or
probably richer. I never even heard of StarCraft.
how much did you make on unemployment?
Huh?
How much did you make on unemployment?
Well, we're not going to talk about that on the air, but I will say this, that comedy has been very good to me, and being Roundtable of the Year, to answer your question, Clyde, and I thank you for it. It's phenomenal. I honestly,
All right.
I can't
All right.
Next question.
Jake,
No, wait
come
a
on,
minute,
Jake.
What?
No, what else do you want?
Thank you, Clyde. Thank you for your support. Honestly, I really. Mr. Roundtable of the Year, Michael Che. Thank you. Don't fuck that up again.
Hey, longtime fan, first time caller.
Thank you, Jake.
Hey,
Thanks,
how are
Jake.
you?
Hey.
Been on the show.
Several
you've done
times.
the show.
I don't know that. I didn't see your name on the nominees
wasn't nominated.
list.
Okay.
It was a narrows between him and
field.
Ben.
Yeah. This is something I'm curious about. Roundtable, including Marcus Parks.
Yes, sir.
First celebrity crush.
I'm gonna go a little bit on the out of the box here. I'm gonna say Chris Farley. It wasn't a sexual thing, but I was in love with Chris Farley for a good 8 years of my life. People thought it was a very upsetting thing, and I actually ended up ballooning up to 360 pounds because I wanted to be fat just like him.
Yeah, that's why.
That's
probably
definitely
what
the
it is.
reason
I'm
why.
dead serious. It was why.
It's definitely that.
Does first celebrity beat off to count?
I think that's what he
I
was
would
asking.
equate
He
it
was
to.
saying
so,
nice,
yeah.
I found my brother's porno collection. God love him, he had the Jenny McCarthy Playboy spread. I fucking jerked off like 8 times that night. Hit it back in, yeah. The only problem is I think I smelled his jizz rag, which we talked about.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
See, in the similar vein, I'm going Anna Nicole Smith.
Okay, yeah.
That's a good
Because
one.
you found that's the first like spread. you
Exactly.
I'm
yeah.
with you on Anna Nicole Smith, but I never found her physically attractive. I just loved her mind, which I thought was kind of weird.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna straight up say that I kind of had a thing for Kimmy Gibbler growing up.
Oh, this was
I was like very weirdly.
She's
Gibbler.
I can see that. She's that obtainable hot.
Yeah, it was her. Yeah, you could get her. You could get her. And then the other one was Blossom. I was really into Blossom.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah.
You loved all the ugly TV stars.
Yeah. Someone's got to.
Yeah.
You saw the reflection of yourself in Blossom's nose.
Yeah.
Hideous.
Roundtable of the year, Michael Che.
Oh, you know what? Similar to Henry, I gotta tell you, I don't know if this is my first crush. I don't remember. I used to hump the bed a lot, but I will say that.
So your first crush was your bed.
You love what you know. I did have a thing for DJ. I was a DJ man.
I like DJ.
DJ.
I like a curvy gal, and she had those.
She wasn't curvy.
Yeah, she was.
In the early days, when
absolutely,
she was
she
like
was.
9.
She was
was
5 feet.
like 12,
She was
exactly.
5 feet tall, and her
Like
pants were
Teddy.
4 feet tall.
Listen, I was 8, so it's not that creepy.
Nah.
Yeah.
And it ended.
And I'm sorry, I want to clarify as well. Clarissa from Clarissa Explains.
Melissa Joan Hart.
Oh my God, I fucking.
I liked her from the Sabrina teenage witch years as well.
Yeah.
Well, you're more macabre
Quite
than me.
attracted to her. Yeah.
we're different people.
I think it's weird that your first crush was 6 years ago. Because wasn't that like a new show? Clarissa? Isn't that
Yeah, we were.
No, that's an old
Clarissa
one.
Explains It All.
Isn't that from like late 90s?
Nickelodeon.
No. That was early to mid 90s.
I didn't get cable till 90s.
I love Clarissa Explains It All was so perfect
She
for
was
me.
poor.
Yeah, it was so perfect. It's so perfect because it's nothing. Just being
By the way, Eddie, I don't know what you're talking about. So are you.
Oh, yeah. I'm poor now.
Well, he's got that hat on.
All right, Eddie, who'd you jack off to there at a young age?
My first beat off was to the wonderful Playboy, a lot of Playboy stuff, a lot of Vanna White and Playboy.
Oh,
White.
nice.
Yeah.
Really
All
classy.
natural.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
She had a lace thing on. Great body. Great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the first girl I ever beat off to was Vanessa Del Rio. My dad had a tape.
Who's Vanessa Del Rio?
And how did you jack off to a tape?
Well,
No, like
we
a video
played it
tape.
on a VCR,
Oh,
you
I
fucking
see.
idiot. That's what you do.
Usual thing, and you just listen to her moan and groan.
Yeah, it
like-
was just an audio tape of her going, I love you, Michael.
I love you, Michael.
Lord, I just want you to take me, 7-year-old Michael.
No,
weird.
remember when
Big old
porno
fucking-
came on cassettes and it was like volume 69 or whatever the fuck.
Again, my brother. I
Yeah.
found my brother's
Oh, yeah.
mixtape.
Yes.
I threw it in.
Now, my
to,
first porno was Ebony in Black.
All right, we'll,
had
we'll talk about it later.
We
I
had
can't
Merry
believe-
fucking Christmas was ours. Is
Merry
that red tape?
What was yours?
That's a very liberal home you grew
Merry
up in.
fucking
Oh, well, I stole it from my friend's parents.
Jackers. What you got?
I mean, you're talking about first jacking off.
No, first love.
What's the
Celebrity
first time you ever
crush.
beat off, Jackie?
Celebrity crush.
Astronaut's wife, Johnny Depp and Charlize Theron. When they're in the museum up against the wall, like when all the people are around.
Would you like to
I
learn
guess it was
what you
Johnny
fuck?
Depp. Yeah, I think it was Johnny Depp. I guess
all
like
right.
young Johnny Depp, like tight Johnny Depp, like
Taut
greasy
Johnny
Johnny
Depp.
Depp.
He's not really loose now.
No, he's not that loose.
No.
He's still
All right,
amazing.
we have any more questions
Any
from
more
the
questions
audience?
from the
Roundtable
audience?
Q&A.
Anybody?
You look like you got one, sir. Come on up to the
All right, here we go.
microphone.
What is your name,
Let's do one more in here.
I know Ed Larson is going to be leaving soon from the Roundtable of Gentlemen. I just want to know how all of you are going to be dealing with emotionally this absence from the show.
I bought a bunch of meat and I'm gonna leave it on a chair every week.
We're not going to take it out of the room. We're just going to let it sit there and putrefy.
Yeah.
So it really smells like him after
very
3 months.
Ed-like. Yeah.
Yeah, you put it in a big potato sack and you put a piece of paper that says "idiot" on it,
Yeah.
and then you just put it on the potato sack, and then it's fine.
And we're literally Ed's gonna come back and we'll be like, "Oh, hey man, I thought you were in the other room just then."
This whole time.
I went to a butcher and I spent $400 on random meat. That's what I asked the guy. Here's
That's
$400 bucks.
awesome.
Give me a bag of random meat, and every day they're just gonna put out a little meat, and that's gonna be me.
Yeah. I'm just excited to have all the arm room. You know, it'll be great.
Yeah.
No.
I'm a little worried about the voting for next year's Roundtable of the Year.
Yeah. It only exists in
You should be
any
fucking
time.
sweating right now.
You know what? I'm gonna. You know what? Since Eddie's leaving and all this stuff, I'm going to take my name out of the race for next year's award.
That's
That
so generous of you.
Yeah, I don't even want to. Don't even nominate. Please don't nominate me at all.
I mean, it's not.
Don't
It's the
nominate
people.
you.
The people.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
but please, people,
I'm
don't
just
Save your vote.
I'm
Vote
just
Romney.
really excited that we will all be able to fit in an elevator together again.
Yeah,
I think that's going to be a nice one.
All right. Any other questions? Anybody want to ask any questions?
I think we're good.
No,
All
we're good.
right, we're good. Well, that's been the roundtable.
That's
the whole
it, yeah.
fucking show.
Yeah, thanks for coming out.
Good night,
That is
everybody.
Jackie Zebrowski. That is Ed Larson.
Happy hands.
Holden McNeely, I love you. I'm sorry for the loss of your wonderful
I
frog.
loved him.
Henry, you did love him. Henry Zebrowski, Michael Chang, I'm
That
Ben Kissel.
Mr.
Roundtable of the Year,
Roundtable.
please.
Mr. Roundtable.
All right, okay, keep it going for Michael Che, everybody.
Mr.
What happened? All right, we'll talk to you later. Thanks
Now
for
I just
joining
have to
us.
figure out how to dispose of these 4 Tecate cans full of piss.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, that was horrifying.